Hello there, runner, and welcome to another... I think this is coming out on Thursday, which means it is time for another Live Watches Bofuri. Oh boy. So usually we watch these live with chat on Monday, but unfortunately could not do that. Things just did not align, so I'm having to do this off-stream without chat. Unfortunate. I missed them a lot. Oh no. But we're gonna be here with Bofuri, and we're gonna have a grand old time. So here we go. In the last episode, Maple and Sally finished the boss rush tower with the hardest boss in the game, apparently, seemingly entirely designed to just fuck Maple over. So I'm gonna be honest, I have absolutely no idea how anyone not named Maple finished the boss, but okay. I mean, unless, like, it's me or Pain, but they are just as broken as Maple, but they did it correctly, so... Ow, I just punched myself in the nose. Ow. But let's see where we go on the next one, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, and... go. Welcome to the next level, ya dinguses. Hey. Hey, yo, why's half the shit here made of cabbage? Wait, okay, wait, hold up a minute. So, okay, so you had monster companions before in the form of the fox that Sally has and the turtle that Maple has. And then, like, and they were intended to be, like, well, like, super rare rewards, were they not? So they're just taking this thing that was previously a super rare reward and just making it fucking baseline for a level? They're just completely just, like... They're just completely just, like, invalidating, like, previous levels? Who are these fucking devs? Blizzard? Like, holy shit. Like, unironically, like... This show, literally, like, every single time, every single episode, like... some sort of development, like, faux pas fucking pops up, and I'm like... My initial thing is always, who the fuck would do this? And then my brain goes, oh, yeah, that game I've played since I was 10. That does exactly this. And I hate it in that game, too. Oh, fuck. Speaking of, I am actually glad that Blizzard does seem to be stopping doing that, but fuck, does it unstop all the other shit they invalidated over the years? Yeah, everyone's got a pet now. Like, you know, none of them have, you know, protagonist pets, like fucking Maple and Sally, but still. It does kind of reduce their, you know, like... reduce their accomplishments just a tiny bit, but oh well. Fair enough. Man, the devs put in a quality of life improvement? Holy shit, who are these assholes? And it's a rare drop. You're going to have to grind for 7 hours. Like, the little fucking mascot bastard is like, yeah, you motherfucker. Yeah, you motherfuckers. You don't get another one. Like, unironically, like, this really is just like, oh yeah, no, hey, you have this fucking, like, rare fucking accomplishment? Yeah, no, in about, like, 5 levels, it becomes, like, commonplace across the board and anyone can do it. Like, holy shit. I feel like, okay, so I will point out, when I was doing, like, you know, game development in college, I did drop out of that and switch degrees, but I did enough to know what general do's and don'ts for game design are. Invalidating player accomplishment is not one of them. Holy shit. Not one of the ones you do, I should say. Oh boy. Goes to a previous level, gets like, oh hey, here's the boss monster, where I'm such a high level now, I just tamed it. I'll say the monster designs for some of these tameable mobs are kinda shitty, so I mean, maybe that's part of it too. Hey, you tamed the monsters that don't look like ass, so there you go, buddy. Oh god, I hope that non-binary piece of shit fucking tames a fucking undead. That'd be great. Is there something you would like to ask me? Quest! God. For like a VR game, this like the New World Online really doesn't give a shit about immersion, does it? Like apparently like you can eat food, you can feel like, you know, reduced pain, shit like that. You can have all these immersive things and then it's just like, hey, here's a quest. Menu pops up. Like, Jesus Christ, bruh. Like... Of course the twins get twin monsters. Follow the footprints, you dicks! Use atrocity and just put the bears in your fucking mouth. Just scoop them little bitches up. And only 7 of them are kinks. None of you ever fucking change your clothes. Most of y'all need a shower, so here's some stuff to help kind of alleviate that. This one's called deodorant. You smelly bitch. Let's be honest, if there is smell in New World Online, these guys probably fucking reek because they never change their armor. My man's smelling like friggin' mid-heavensward Justinian, holy shit. Wash your fursuit, you dragoon fuck. Nope, those of you who haven't played 14 probably have no idea what I'm talking about. And that's for the best. He's a very musky husky. Alright, so what's she gonna wind up doing? What the little goblin things? My girl out here doing a low-level quest. A quest that is well below her fucking level cap where she should be getting a goddamn pet for the next raid. Jesus. really seems like a lot of the creatures in this game, like there's they're on like the newest level, but it seems like nothing really gives them any pause whatsoever. Most of the shit they fight is just like instant kills. And I understand it's Maple's guild, so power scaling's kind of fucky, but like, aren't the twins like the weakest members of the guild because they're literal fucking 8-year-olds? Go to prison, sir. Go to actual prison. Kuma. Oh no, they found the side quest to get the bears. Oh jeez. Oh no. Oh. So the title of this episode is Maxing Defense and Tentacles. God fucking damn it. I was hoping it was being tongue-in-cheek, not like literally fucking hentai framing for the goddamn lollies. Jesus. At the very least, I skipped past it, but still, fucking goddamn. Bruh, sometimes I fucking hate Japan. Look, like, you know, fucking, like, tentacle hentai, fine, but, like, Jesus Christ, they're fucking children, goddamn. Bruh. I will point out, like, I am doing a little bit, because it's a tired fucking trope and I hate it. There we go! Slightly more acceptable. Oh my god, the fucking atrocity has rabbit ears too. There we go! Tentacle hentai featuring a giant aquatic kaiju that looks like a xenomorph. That's what the people come for. Look, if I can't see the xenomorph queen get railed by 15 different tentacles, I don't want to see your fucking movie. Oh my god. Man, they really are just designing monsters, like, specifically to just fuck Maple over, aren't they? Like, holy shit. A Dullahan! Damn, my girl got the quest to find the legendary fucking weapon for a class she doesn't play. My god. Maybe this is how Sally sees the world. Yeah, only when she's gone off of her when she's gone off of her Adderall. And now she's a lolly again. God, just fucking... Like, literally, like, the one part of this show I don't like is just, like, sometimes there's just some stuff and you're just kind of like that, you know, tonight's episode. The writer's barely disguised fetish, you know what I mean? Like, maybe I've just watched too much anime, but, like, I feel like I've just gotten to the point where just, like, I'll see something and I'm like, oh god, someone in the writing room is masturbating to this. You know? Like, maybe I'm just, like, a cynic, but, like, fuck. My girl found a deep dungeon, my jeez. Like, at the very least, like, the main reason, like, I haven't just said, yo, fuck this show, I'm out, is because, despite the stuff that I don't like, that very much reads as, like, someone in the writing room's fetish, the rest of the show is really fucking good. Like, better than it has any right to be, which is, honestly, pretty good. You fool. You fool. You looked the porn snake in the eyes. First mistake. And now you're going to get vored. See, this is why you hang out with snake furries. You'll learn that lesson quick. Yeah, see what I mean, though? This is the exact framing you see in tentacle porn. And it's tired. It's old. It's the exact same framing I've seen since fucking 2005. Get new material, degenerates. You fool, you vored me, which means I can attack your weak point. Unfortunately, the octopus monster exists on the Japanese server, and there's nothing the Japanese love more than raw octopus. Oh, Jesus. That is a really nice thing that, like, I'm glad is stuck around, you know? Like, just fucking Maple just like, oh no, here's a monster I can't fight. Time to just fucking eat it. Like a goddamn savage. I love it. Has Maple died a single time, actually? I don't think she has. Like, she literally hasn't died. She's just... She gets her ass beat a little bit, and then she just goes in. Oh, boy. Kasumi, have you considered fighting with your eyes closed? Like, jeez. Feel like she might be giving the devs a little too much credit. Like, if this thing paralyzes you when it looks you when it makes eye contact, I feel like the way to do it would be to close your eyes. Maybe have some sort of skill that allows you to see without seeing, like fucking blind fighting in D&D with the 10-foot blind sight. Yeah, but then you missed out on the XP for killing the snake, you know, like... No prizes for corpse runs there, Kasumi. This poor fucking octopus really needs to just give up, because it's just, like, okay, now it's cooked. Now it's cooked, which means it's tastier. Jesus. God, that'd be like just American server. Here's a monster cow. The American's like, I can't wait. Nom nom nom. I'm gonna fry that up with some grits. I do not like that snake makes noises that are very clearly human sounds. I very much do not like that snake is making human sounds. That is sus as shit. Like, I understand that, like, you know, like syrup makes person sounds, because it just says, like, you know, kame and all that shit, but, like, still. The most sound, like, syrup makes is going, wah, kame, like, Jesus. Hooray! Now you have enslaved 2 bears. Oh god, what'd she get? Invitation to the ocean floor? What? Oh, please tell us what that fucking ability does. Come on. Don't make me wait till, like, the next episode. Come the fuck on. She's just gonna use it in the next PvP event and be like, welcome to hell. God, the red one just needs a nap. Look at the bags under that one's eyes. My man's really just invented a friggin' a dye for pets. Holy shit. I love how Sally isn't even fucking phased. I love how she isn't even fucking phased. Alright, cool. Cool. Cool, so... Maple is now the most popular person on the server then. Okay then. Good to know. Jesus Christ. Look, I like tentacles as much as the next girl. Maybe a little more. But fuck, are they overplayed? They're extremely overplayed, oh my god. Pay no attention to my internet history. Like, that's the thing. It's incredibly overplayed, but it's overplayed because it fucking works and people like them, so... Can't really complain because I'm part of the problem, so fuck. God. I really like this show. Like, don't let me, like, being a bitch, like, get in the way of it. Like, I do like this show. I do think this show is really good. Just, like, every now and again, you get that, like, little thing where you're just like, can you just don't? But I think that's true of, like, just about every I think the only single show I've ever watched that has never had a single moment of can you don't is Nagatoro. And that's because that show basically just, like, as they were writing, it'd be like, oh man, some fucking dog on the internet a few years from now is gonna really fucking like this. You know what I mean? Like, shit, like that's what it feels like, at least. Like, goddamn. But this episode, I liked. I will say I'm really liking the trend so far of like, hey, here's an episode where like people are doing shit without Maple. Like Maple's not in it because Maple wasn't. She was fighting that octopus. But like, hey, Maple's off doing something. She's, you know, out and about. Here's like what other shit other people in Maple Tree are doing. And I honestly think that having an episode like focused on the twins and Kasumi is honestly something that kind of pretty good. It does feel like we're kind of letting some other characters really languish, like Balls Deep 69 over there. But it just, I don't know, like because like we've seen like a decent bit of Kasumi this season. We haven't seen too much of the twins, but they've spent a little bit of time with Maple, so exposure by being secondary in a Maple story, I guess. But like, I think the last time Balls had his own episode was all the way back in season 1. Like we are in, what is this, episode 7? Why did I think it was episode 7? We're in episode 5 now. Episode 5 of like, what is it gonna be, like 13 episodes? I don't actually know. Like, we're almost halfway through this season, assuming it's not like a 20 episode season, which would be very good. I'm not saying no to that. But, and we haven't seen like basically anything from this guy. I'm hoping he'll get like an episode next season. Next season. No, like he'll get an episode like in the next couple episodes. But we also barely seen anything from Iz or Kanade. Like, it's like, I don't think Iz and Kanade have ever gotten their own episode. Like, they are like supporting characters to supporting characters, which is really frustrating because I feel like they have a lot of like their own stuff that they could do. Like you got like the whole inventor thing, you've got the whole item-based caster thing, like you've got like some really interesting like mechanical things that are different from what Maple and Sally can do, or the twins can do, or Kasumi can do, and we're just like, nope, they're just in the background doing whatever. And it's like, yeah, like, I don't know, maybe it's just because like I kind of like, I like the guild as a character in of itself, and it feels to me like aspects of it are being just completely left on the vine, basically, like money being left on the table. And I'm gonna be honest, like, I don't really care for Kasumi all that much. I really don't. Like, I feel like she's getting like a lot of attention for someone who is honestly not that interesting, and once again, this is personal taste. Like, if you like Kasumi, then okay, that's fine. But like, I don't really care for her all that much, and the twins, I could take them or leave them. They're annoying lolly characters that are basically mandatory in a show like this. That's really, they're there to tick a goddamn diversity box. That's really it, or a quota box. But fucking, it's just a little annoying. It's a little annoying. Like, I kind of want to see, and also like they're all working off like the same mechanical shit in universe too. Like, yeah, Maple has like some insane bullshit, but she's still just a great shielder. Balls is just a great shielder too, but he's spec'd a different way. Like, Sally is a rogue, and she has a lot of like stat overlap and ability overlap with Kasumi. So it's just kind of like, when we have Maple and Sally, and then Balls and Kasumi, it's like mirror team, you know? Like, fuck. And then the lollies are just like, they kind of fill in the like naive idiots who don't really know how to play a game other than bashing their foreheads against it till they luck into something, which Maple has. It's like, essentially they're aspects of Maple that are just, you know, divided up into other characters, and it's like, breh. Like, if I want a Maple and Sally episode, like if you say, like, hey, can we have a Maple and Sally episode? And they just go, we have a Maple and Sally episode at home, and it's just fucking Kasumi and Balls. Like, bruh. Like, I know, like, I just said, like, Balls hasn't had an episode, but, like, really, he's the least interesting one who hasn't... Like, he's at least had an episode. I want him to have more episodes. I'd like to see him have more stuff, but I'd argue that I want to see Kanade and Iz have one more, because they haven't had one. Other than, like, their introduction episodes in the first season, but I don't think I count those. But, you know, it just... Like, this episode just really kind of just nailed that home for me. Like, I like this episode, and it's because this episode was so good that I came to this conclusion. Like, does that make sense? It's a criticism that comes from a place of enjoyment. I'm hoping that makes sense. Like, seeing, like, just, you know, Maple's off doing whatever, here's the characters doing stuff that is not influenced by Maple's bullshit. Like, that's good, and that's something that, like, we really need, because Maple kind of just dominates any contest she's in. Like, that octopus gave her a little bit of trouble, yes, but, like, literally, once she managed to sink her teeth into it, like, it was fucking done. Like, it's you know, it's kind of a foregone conclusion at that point. The camera is basically panning over to her to make sure she didn't, like, eat her way through the world, I guess. Yeah, I want more episodes like this. Point being, I want more episodes like this, where it's just like, hey, Maple's doing some shit. Here's everyone else. Like, have Maple get fucking COVID or something. I don't fucking care. You know, and just have, like, oh yeah, no, Maple's got the coof for a month. Here's like a bunch of episodes of the other characters doing something. I don't know, just something that I want. I want the entirety of the guild to have, like, at least one episode this season where they shine. Because this episode was really, really good because it wasn't dominated by Maple. Even if it was the side characters I care about the least. Yeah, the only other real negatives I can think of is just, like, fuck. I really did not need to see the lollies get grabbed by tentacled tree branches. I really did not need to see that today. But, yeah. Show good. Episode good. The fact that it's so good that even stuff that I'm just kind of like, bruh, come the fuck on, get new material, doesn't really kill it for me, is not, you know, it's not a, you know, show killer for me. It's just something that, you know, like, oh, I have to sit through this weird part. Alright, can we get back to the good part now? Okay, good part obtained. And that's fine. Sometimes you have to do that. Just, it's been happening more and more. It's making me a little nervous. But, yeah, that's really all I gotta say. So, let me know what you thought of this episode down there in the comments. Whether you agree with me, or you disagree with me, or you want to bring up something I forgot to talk about, which is entirely possible. And if you want to catch these live, you can always swing by twitch.tv/livethecyberdole, which is linked up there, every Monday at 2 p.m., where generally I record these with the Twitch chat. Just minor schedule-y fucky this week, so we're doing this without them, which makes me very sad. Oh no. But we'll be back next week with chat, and I can't wait to see them again. And if you want to catch some of my other streams, you can always do so multiple days a week. I post my stream schedule on my community page and on my Twitter, and even on my Patreon every Sunday evening. So you can watch that. You can see that there, see what we're doing. But Monday is always anime, so yeah. Speaking of Patreon, if you want to support the channel, you can always do so via Patreon, Stream Elements, Twitch subs, or YouTube memberships if you want. If you don't want to or can't, then just fine. You being here is enough. Oh boy. So I will see you in the next one, Runna. Bye-bye.